We found out a lot about the organization and what its potential could be. We knew that we were able to provide classroom grants, and we've done that since the very beginning, approximately $6,000 a year towards innovation really in our classrooms. But I think since that time, our goal has always been to really expand what we can do. And the goal has always been to try to hire an executive director that we felt like could take us to the next level. And 2 years ago, we were able to do that. We also were able to create an endowment, which is really something that we're continuing to grow.
Today, in today's environment, the state monies are just not available for technology type initiatives. Several years ago, several classrooms of teachers, basically it was our reading teachers and lower elementary teachers, came up with some grant concepts of using e-readers. Initially, when I saw that, I thought, this probably is one of those things that I'm glad somebody else is paying for. As I observed in a first grade classroom and some reading specialists that working with kids in those e-readers, it was a motivational tool for those kids to read. And then when I think about that being a motivational tool, most of you sitting in the audience will say, well, we have books. Well, I would challenge you to go home this weekend, watch the Disney Channel, watch Nickelodeon, and look at the images and how fast the subject matter moves to keep kids engaged and to keep them entranced in that program. The e-readers serve that same purpose. The bottom line is that our reading specialists, through the e-readers, were able to improve kids' reading scores, able to teach reading skills, and really open my thinking, perhaps not their own thinking, but my thinking that, yeah, we need to be one-to-one. We need to be computerized throughout the district. Every child, we need to find a way to have computers in every child's hand. The foundation has provided a good floor for those incentive ideas and to keep teachers current and thinking about what they're doing. As you sit in this room tonight and look at the screen and projector was quite an expense for the foundation. As I recall, around $30,000. If the foundation hadn't come forth with this screen, you would be seeing this type of presentation with a little projector sitting in front of you on the floor that you couldn't see, and a white sheet that every time the wind blew, the picture would move on the sheet we had hung up. The sheet was a great improvement over the standalone screen we had at one time, but by having this auditorium-like setting with a projector and a good screen, it enhances our professional development that we do district-wide, and obviously the high school gets to use it some too, and I think they're pretty thrilled about that.
So having an executive director, now we're able to really go out and work with our reunion classes in particular. We've had very, very good response in the last several years from our 50-year reunion classes, and the funds that they've provided are really the framework for what we see tonight with this AV system here at the high school, and also supporting other initiatives within the district. So we're very excited about how that's continuing to evolve and grow, and we think that will provide a lot more support as we go forward.
Okay, one of the reasons that we wanted to do this project was because we've been hearing, a lot with Common Core about college and career ready, and so we were thinking, what does that mean for our kids? And what we want for our students is that when they graduate from high school, that they are successful, productive members of society.
Like being able to do the teas and the ciders and hot chocolate.
My favorite job is Fulton Mugs is being the pump bowl. You can trust everyone in the coffee shop when you go in there. It feels like a family in there, working together as friends and family, brothers, sisters, moms, and dads, or mostly moms.
Students love the coffee shop. They've responded so well. We've actually had other kids that have asked to be part of the coffee shop.
They absolutely love coming every day. They love working there. It's just been a really positive experience for everyone.
My name is Katie Finley, and this is Robin Frame, and we did the grant called Authentic Experiences in Education.
It all started with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We wanted the children to write an informative writing, and when a child hasn't had that practical experience, it's very hard for them to write about something they've never really experienced. So the assignment was to write about making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So what we did was we brought in a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, and we let the children each make their own sandwich. It's a lot easier to write when you've experienced that, and then so the writing phase of it made things a lot easier. And we both thought, what better way for children to be able to have that knowledge is by going on these field trips.
So that peanut butter and jelly sandwich started the ball rolling. And then it rolled into going on field trips. We need these kids to experience things not only around Fulton, but also in Columbia and Jeff City and our surrounding areas, so that they could write about things and experience things that are in our curriculum, but they're not hands-on, and kindergarten learns hands-on ways. So we sat down with our scope and sequence, we looked at our curriculum, and we planned out 9 field trips ranging from various locations to go on so the kids could experience these things that are around our community.
So some of the various places we've been to so far this year, and as Ms. Finley has pointed out, we had 9. We went to the post office, the Fulton Post Office. We went to our city park. We have been to the public library. We went to our Beck's, our local restaurant here.
We also went to KOMU, the weather station, and we will be going to Runge Nature Center later on.
Peachtree Farms in October, where the children got to actually pick out their own pumpkin. And I think our latest one was
William Woods University.
And we talk about college, we talk about higher education with these children, and if they don't have an older sibling, how would they know and what they could do in the future? So by going to William Woods University and experiencing college for a day, now they know that what college could be like for them.
And I think that was a big field trip for us, because the benefits before was that they got to see things, they got to smell things, hear things, and they knew what to do. But when we went to William Woods University and kids are coming back saying, I want to go to college because I've been there, that's the biggest benefit that we could do, that they have something to aspire to, that they want to be, and they've seen it and they know what it looks like and they know what it takes to get there. So those are some of the benefits. It also helps our writing. It helps with our math. We are able to sort things because we talk about how the post office has to sort things. We read about these locations that we go to, and it's just an all-around integrated curriculum.
I chose to take on this grant from Casey, that Casey Eckelmeyer originally wrote, because I could see the group of kids that I had this year really had a desire to be creative. They're extremely bright, but they've never had a chance to really show that, and so we took on this project so that they could have a chance to learn engineering and math and art, and they just get to create and really kind of have a chill out time once a week, and they absolutely love it. On Monday they're asking, what am I going to do on Thursday? And they, Thursday they show up 5 minutes earlier every single day because they're afraid they're going to run out of time for whatever we're doing. So it was just really to give kids a chance to be creative and just to explore some of the things that they have wanted to explore. I have kids that can't wait to sign up now, and they're building roller coasters and Ferris wheels and Lego challenges, and some of the things that they come up with just blow my mind with their creativity. So the teamwork, you've got 4th graders working with 5th graders, and I even had some 2nd graders that snuck in with big brother and big sister, and they're all working together to accomplish a task that sometimes takes 3 weeks. So it's been hugely successful. I have to realize my room will always be a perpetual mess, I need lots of things to organize, but really just to let the kids be and let them do what they want to do. It's something I can't control because that takes away the whole point of Makerspace. So I really just have to learn to, here's the supplies, here's the end goal, I don't care how you get there, and when they go, hey, can I try this? Then I have to say, sure. And usually 9 times out of 10, what they want to try was way cooler than the original thing that I had planned. So the biggest lesson is just let kids be kids and let them be creative and let them have the opportunity to do the things that they want to do. And so because of that, I have a huge thank you for you. I could not even begin to do everything that I'm doing and to see the success and to be so excited to expand it for next year.
Overall, we're pleased with the work the foundation has done, and we're glad we have a collaborative body to work together and keep thinking about how do we improve Fulton education. And the foundation is providing some things that help us try strategies, help us try products without an investment on the district's part right at this point in time. In fact, when I look back at all the foundation grants, I don't really recall any that have failed. We may have abandoned some over a period of time because there was new technology, but they were positive for our teachers and positive for our kids.
So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know the kids would give you a huge thank you. This has been great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for supplying us with this amazing headphone gear so we could do all these amazing things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
Thank you to the Fulton Foundation for sponsoring us.